as you come back down to the surface. Are you?
It's a battle.
Okay.
We're moving into position.
Okay.
There's a lot of men.
A lot of men.
We're moving through, clearing the enemies in the woods.
Mm-hmm. Who are the enemies?
Barbarians.
Okay. Can you look at your feet? Do you wear any shoes?
It's a Roman sandal.
Okay. Okay. Do you wear any rings or bracelets?
I'm wearing armor.
Armor. Okay.
We're moving. I'm commanding. We're getting into position.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy is in the woods. We know they're in there. We're moving to meet them. We have to go quickly now.
Okay. How do you know they are in the woods?
Scouts.
Okay. Do you have a lot of people with you?
Yes. There are many of us. This will be a quick battle.
Quick battle. Okay.
But it still needs to be done.
Okay.
There will be losses, but they will be minimal.
Okay.
We have superior force, superior weapons, superior training.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So are you guys gonna go there right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're pivoting.
You're pivoting.
Commanding them forward.
Mm-hmm.
We're firing.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot of enemies there hiding?
No, not really. Maybe 60 of them.
Okay.
This will be over quickly.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now let's leave the scene and let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening.
I'm being recognized for command.
Okay. What did they give you? Did they give you?
It's being promoted. It's a next rank.
Next rank.
I will have command of more men. It's also more compensation for me.
Does it make you feel good?
I am proud of what I have achieved, what I've been asked to do.
Mm-hmm.
It is a skill, aptitude
Mm-hmm.
that I have. Men will follow me.
Mm-hmm. So you're okay to have more responsibilities moving forward? You feel good about that?
Yes.
Okay.
I am doing my duty.
Okay. Do you have friends that you maybe recognize that also get promoted there, or it's just you?
Will is the one promoting me.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one recognizing me. Colin is there.
Okay.
Mark is there.
Okay.
There are quite a few that I know.
Okay. Well, that's a very honorable thing. That means that you do something right. Okay. So now let's leave the scene and let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
It's after a battle. There has been great loss.
Okay. Did you lose a lot of people?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I'm older. this is a battle in Egypt, and it did not go as well as
you planned.
Yes.
Okay. Does it make you feel sad?
Responsible.
Okay. Well, so what's gonna happen now after you lost that battle?
I have to report. We have to regroup. We'll see what the command says to go forward.
Okay. Do you feel any pressure about that?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Are you feeling scared to report that you lost the battle?
It is just part of the duty.
Okay. All right.
The risks are known.
Okay. Did you lost any friends in that battle?
Yes, many.
How do you feel about that?
The risks are known.
Okay.
You cannot become too emotional. Yes, does it affect you? Yes. But you cannot become too emotional, because you would not be able to do your duty if you did.
Do you have any family that you can go to after you're done?
No.
Just you?
It's this is my life.
This is your life. Okay. Seems like you're very responsible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see what needs to be done. I don't think I agreed with this battle. It was high risk. Great reward if it worked. It didn't. We knew there was going to be a great loss of life. I just did not hope for it to be this bad, this severe. We have lost so many
people.
Walking through the aftermath is not new to me, but it never loses its horror either.
Are you physically okay? Is your body feels okay?
I have injuries. They are not significant.
Not significant. Okay. And you said you're a little bit older now?
Older, yes.
Okay. So now let's leave the scene and let's move forward to an important day, a day that you consider to be important. When something is happening, we have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening?
It's another battle. I've been shot in the head with an arrow.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm dying.
You're dying.
I'm trying to pass on the commands, but I can't speak.
Okay. Well, you will not have any physical sensation. You can talk about it. You said you had an injury in your head?
Yeah, I've taken an arrow to the right side of my head.
Okay. So how does it feel? Are you bleeding?
It's great, extraordinary pressure. And I can't talk the way I want to. I can't communicate what needs to happen next. I'm failing.
Okay. So where do you go after that?
I do not understand the question.
That's fine. Okay. So now wherever happened has already happened, and you're on another side of it.
I'm standing above my body. I'm looking at the carnage. I feel sad. I feel that this life that I've led did not serve the purpose I thought I was serving.
What do you think was the purpose?
Well, I thought it was for the greater good, that we were spreading a better way of life to these people, that we were teaching them.
Teaching what?
The Roman way.
Okay.
With our more representative government, and that they would be taken care of as Roman citizens, that they needed to see this was a better way of life. But there was an element of oppression to it. There was nothing actually wrong with the way they were living. It was just different. Yes, our way is much more civilized, but that doesn't mean that their way didn't have value. Some of the places we went were okay with it. Some were not, and they fought and they lost.
So after all of that happened, now you're starting to feel like the ramen way is not the only way?
No, it's not. Even though we do absorb some of the things that are good about other cultures, but if they resist too much or are too pushy about their way, we will just conquer them.
So it's about conquering in power?
It's about the spread of our superior way of life, our way of doing things. We take care of our people. We honor our soldiers. We honor our leaders. We have art and architecture and civilization and science and math and written languages and many ways that are so far superior to these peasants and barbarians who live in the dirt, animal skins and
yeah, so it's more superior.
It's cleaner.
Okay. So every life has a lesson and purpose. What would you say was your purpose?
To lead.
To lead.
In that life, I was meant to lead and to, in some ways, we brought medicine, learning, education to the areas of this continent who did not have such things. So in some ways, we did improve the lives. The problem was that it was very often done with force.
So what kind of medicine did you bring that they didn't have?
Healing, the oils and the plants. Often we would bring these with us, but we also learned from them the plants that were native to the particular areas. But we would have to study them to understand them. That wasn't really my area.
Okay.
Surgery. We brought surgery. We knew how to operate.
Okay.
Much of this was learned on the battlefield to try and save men's lives.
Okay. Well, that seems like it's valuable. So I think you did a good job and you were trying to do what you're supposed to do in that life.
It was a good life. I got to see many places. I had many good men. Not always. I didn't always agree with the plan or the strategy, but it is your duty.
What places did you see? You said you have seen a lot.
Africa.
Okay.
Egypt. traveling across sea was difficult, but we did it.
Did you see the pyramids in Egypt?
No, it was not that part.
Okay. And after all of that, you still think that ramen way is more superior?
It was at that time.
Okay.
We had roads. We built things. And we built things to last. Many of these people were living in what could be described as no better than huts. And many of them starved. We brought more systems to them. Agriculture, we taught them how to grow grains so they could feed themselves. And in exchange, we asked for a tribute back to Rome.
Okay. So now let's drift away from that life. We are drifting and floating away from that lifetime. That man will continue on his own journey. He will find peace. He will find what he's supposed to find. We are leaving him to continue on his own journey. He will find peace. He will find what he's supposed to find. We are leaving him there to continue on his own path. Now, I want all of the consciousness and personality of Lauren to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Lauren's subconscious, please?
Yes.
I have permission to speak to Lauren's subconscious?
Yes.
I respect the power of subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Lauren and her body and does a really good job. I also know that subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Lauren in this lifetime and every other lifetimes that she was in. So I respect the power of subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have a permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could brought forth many different lies for us to see today. You chose to bring forward this life for Lauren to see. Why did you pick that lifetime?
For her to see that she is still a leader. And to temper that leadership with knowledge, the knowledge that she has now from all of these lifetimes, to be careful with power and not to run over what exists just because you have a different idea. She knows this now, to respect the journey of others. And that is a very good thing. This was just a reminder of her ability and to not squander the beauty of what exists, to appreciate it as well, to balance the power with appreciation.
I know Lauren is trying to help so many people in this lifetime, but some of the people, especially her friends, sometimes they don't seem to realize that she can help them, that there's something that she might be able to do.
Her friend Colin is another warrior. He has a different journey. She will accompany him, but she is right not to push her healing on him. He is coming to many of the same answers in his own way, on his own. And she can allow herself to appreciate that and be less of a guide and more of a brother to him, side by side.
Okay.
To accompany him.
Accompany him.
Not lead him.
Not lead him. Okay. Lauren has been experiencing difficulty swallowing food, including something that happened to her earlier this week. Can you provide more information about the situation? Why she has difficulty swallowing food?
We have been healing this on her. She understood it this week. It's food choice. Her body is changing rapidly to more of her light body, and some of these heavier foods that she has enjoyed will not work chemically, physically with this body. This is an indication of changing her food habits. Smaller meals, more natural foods. Yes, pasta is tasty, but it if she made it herself, it would be different. But boxed pasta has energy and process to it that is not compatible so much, particularly with what her body is changing to. There's too much heavy energy on it. Machinery has touched it too much. And transportation, all of those things, the footprint of the food. If she wants to eat it, she can, but she should make it herself. She can make it herself if she has been afraid to try. We don't understand that.
So, like, what food is she supposed to eat? Can you give her any recommendations?
Green vegetables, more vegetables.
Green vegetables, like what?
Leafy green vegetables, kale, collard greens, broccoli, broccolini. Ones that are too bitter for her, radicchio, endive, broccoli rabe, those do not work. There are chemicals in them that are too incompatible with her system. Tomatoes are all right in moderation. The acid in them is sometimes too much.
Okay. Maybe there's supplements that she can take. Maybe her body needs something and it's not getting.
She needs to take more vitamin D.
Okay.
The apple cider vinegar is fine in moderation, not with the tomatoes. It's too much acid. She has test strips to know if her body is being more acid or alkaline. And she has a list of alkaline foods that she needs to eat more of. Her man is on the right path, but she cannot eat the same things that he does. He has different chemistry. He can eat a lot of fruit, which she is not drawn to. She can eat some, not as much. Her genetic biology is more northern than his is.
So what kind of fruits can she eat?
She can eat stone fruits, not the citrus so much.
Not the citrus. Okay. Would you be able to heal her throat chakra and help her with swallowing food and heal it today?
Yes, she has been in many battles and has had throat injuries before. We are clearing this now. This also has to do with her clearing her throat to speak. The idea of her using her voice for sound healing, for singing is there. She is ready.
Okay. So you said you're healing it right now. Can you tell me exactly what are you doing?
There is swelling in here.
Can you do something and to help her with that? To remove that swelling? Maybe bring some light and put on it.
Yes, we are doing. There's constriction, blockage. We are working on that.
Okay. Can you tell me when it's gonna be done? And what are you doing exactly?
Trying to clear.
Okay.
This will resolve in a few days.
In a few days.
She needs to drink more water.
Okay. Are you going to continue working and helping her while she's sleeping and healing her?
Yes.
Okay.
We have been. This does not need to be an issue. She understands this. We are more fully explaining it now for her.
Mm-hmm.
She knew, but she likes her food.
Okay.
And that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not great volumes of it.
Can you give her a signal when it's going to be done so she knows it's fully healed and she doesn't need to worry about that?
Yes, we will give her sensations in her throat that will let her know that it's done.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Can you also do the body scan and see if maybe there's something that needs to be healed?
She needs better posture. She knows this.
Is there something that you can do to help her with the posture? Maybe like straighten her back?
Well, giving her pain hasn't been working, so yes, we will just send her the thought. Stand up to work at the computer more. Get that different desk so she stands up.
Okay. So every time every time she's not having a good posture, you're gonna send her signals so she knows that she
should stand up, straighten up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe there's some healing needs to be done for her back.
Her neck, upper back, loosen.
Can we tighten it up?
No, it is too tight. It's almost like too much contracted. Muscles are too tight, too contracted.
Can you do something about that? Can you heal that and help her to relax the muscles?
Yeah, releasing the energy that's in there.
Okay.
Her wings need to come out more often.
Does she have wings?
Oh yes, they're beautiful. And very large, and they can become incredibly large. She knows this. She has seen it.
So, how can her wings come off more often? Is there something that she can do?
When she feels pressure in her back, she knows where to just think release.
Okay.
And allow them to spread, pop free, expand. This will also help her perceive and sense her surrounding. They work in two ways, not just sending love, but also receiving, sort of like an antenna.
Okay.
They are sensory.
Okay.
As well as providing light and love.
So they sensory, so they have some special power.
She can feel more with them if she lets them out. It's becoming more of who she is and allowing her senses not to be limited by the ones that her human body has.
You said you've been working on her back. Did you heal her muscles? Did you make it?
They are better now. This is we will work more tonight. Stop sleeping on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
When she sleeps on the couch, it cramps her upper body.
Okay. Can you give her a signal when it's done? When you guys healed her muscles?
She will know when she gets up without pain.
Okay.
She just needs to remember to sit up straight.
Sit up straight. And you're going to give her a signal
Sure.
to sit up
We'll
straight?
just remind her.
Okay.
She's not opposed to it. She just gets focused and forgets about her body.
Mm-hmm. She also has a little bit of excess weight, and is there maybe something that you can be done about that?
This is all tied together with her change in food, and the busier she becomes, the less thought she will spend on what to eat next. Mark beginning to eat on his own is freeing up time for her and pressure for her, and she can eat what suits her body rather than trying to please him. And this is better. She will have less time to eat such large meals. It'll be more, what can I eat now so that I can keep going? It will be a more natural eating than sitting down to a large meal.
Is there maybe any digestion problems that she has?
Wait. The probiotics she's taking are helpful. The change in diet from so many carbohydrates. Be careful with the salt. She does crave salt, but she needs to be careful. That's why her mouth gets irritated. Too much salt.
Okay, so there's nothing that needs to be done with her digestion system. Everything works properly there?
It's, wait. There's an imbalance.
Can you please balance it? Whatever needs to be balanced. Are you working on it right now?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing?
Her intestines are out of balance. The biology is out of balance. There's foreign infection.
Can you clear that infection out? Remove it completely?
Yes, it is a distraction.
Can you remove that right now?
We are doing that.
Okay. Thank you.
It is an extraction. We are doing an extraction.
She's going to be very grateful for it.
Yeah, she doesn't need this anymore.
Thank you for doing that.
You all need to be healthy.
What should we do to be healthy? Can you give us advice?
Watch what you consume. Listen to your body. Talk to your body. Forgive your body.
How can I forgive my body?
talk to it as if you love it, not as if it is separate from you.
Okay.
If it has caused you pain, understand that it is a signal for you to do something differently. And listen. Ask your body, what does it need? One thing it needs overall is gratitude and love. Be grateful for your body. We have given you this body so that you may do what you are signed up to do in this life. This body allows you to walk, to move, to run, to play. Enjoy your body.